Good evening. Welcome to the Miss Smith Presents YouTube channel. I am Miss Smith. We are broadcasting live from Waverly United Church of Christ in Portland, Oregon. I'm pretty darn proud of my studio, and I know that you're going to love this show. So a little bit of housekeeping before we begin and while people are finding us. The first thing you're going to want to do right now is to subscribe to this channel. There is a party happening in the chat window, and our performers will be able to go back after the show and see who was there. So please go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And if you are in the chat window or whenever you happen to get there, say hello and tell us where you are in the world. Now, after you have subscribed to the channel, you're going to get a notification when we have videos uploaded, live streams scheduled, and when the channel goes live. The second part of this announcement is to discuss what happens if we happen to lose the connection. Okay, we've been doing live streams all through pandemic for the last several years, and we have never had the connection interrupted. But it's a wacky world out there with, I believe, Mercury retrograde is about to happen again. And if you are experiencing technical issues on your end, first of all, please check your own connection. Refresh the page and see if that fixes it. Otherwise, you end up like my poor mother in Texas, who thought one of our shows was some sort of avant-garde presentation. She was just having her own experience on the other end. So try refreshing your page first to see if that helps. Now, if we happen to have an issue on this end, we're going to stay on if possible, so just wait and see if it clears up. Brooks will probably throw up one of the banners or something for a second until he's confident that we can continue. If we do happen to get disconnected for some reason and the stream ends, stay on the channel, and when we are able to go live again, you will get a notification, as long as you are subscribed. See how that works and what I did there. Worst case scenario, our tech wizard Brooks is always recording live, and we will put up a video later. That's only if something happens to this show, which isn't going to happen. Okay, second bit of housekeeping. We are raising money tonight for a nonprofit, but I am not a nonprofit. There are some songs that are politically charged that would not be in a PGMC concert because they're a 501c3. However, I am Miss Smith, and this is my production, and I live to make politically biting commentary. So if you take issue with any of the songs tonight, or anything that's on my channel, I want you to please email misssmithpresents@gmail.com. I will be sure to print it out. And then I will eat it, freeze it, burn it, or quite possibly use it for lyrics to a song. I can't wait to hear from you. All right, welcome to this great event. This is Rick's second solo show to raise money for the Portland Gay Men's Chorus, and we do have a live studio audience here tonight. Make some noise, people. Sounds like a huge group. There's 7 people here in masks. We are here with no air conditioning, wearing masks, all because we love Rick. His birthday is next week, and his wish is for you to donate to PGMC as generously as you can. Okay, couple of ways to do that. Beth Salisbury is in the chat window right now as Miss Smith Presents, and she will be posting different ways to donate. You can give by text message because it's a modern world. If you send a text message to 44321 and type in the words "on Broadway," you will be sent a link that sends you directly to the fundraising site for this show. You can also pay online by clicking on the direct link that is posted in the chat window. This link is provided on my website as well, misssmithpresents.com. And if any of this confuses you, look at the description of this video, and all of the information is there so that you can quickly just click on things and donate, because we want your money. That's why we're here. You can always go to www.pdxgmc.org to donate. Find an address to send a check by mail, but we're going to ask that you please make a note somewhere that this is for Rick's fundraiser so we can track the funds raised. It is my pleasure to introduce this show. And you know what y'all can't see that I can see? Oh, it's a pizza flyer. It's not a person, Mabel. It's a flyer for a pizza. It looks like a person. I'm looking back there going, who's at the door? Nobody. It's a flyer for pizza. Y'all couldn't see that, but I stopped the show for it. Anyway, if anybody wants pizza, on Waverly's door, there's a flyer. Please come. I'm sure there's a great price. Rick is one of my favorite vocalists, and I love his repertoire choices. I was just talking to him about this backstage. This is a show I love to play. Many of the pieces in this show are new to him and to me, and we hope that you enjoy the program. His birthday is next week, and we are so happy to celebrate with him tonight. So, without further ado, in still a lot of living to do, please welcome Rick Jung.
Once upon a time, a girl with moonlight in her eyes put her hand in mine and said she loved me so. But that was once upon a time, very long ago. Once upon a hill we sat beneath a willow tree, counting all the stars and waiting for the dawn. But that was once upon a time. Now the tree is gone. How the breeze ruffled through her hair. How we always laughed as though tomorrow wasn't there. We were young and didn't have a care. Where did it go? Once upon a time, the world was sweeter than we knew. Everything was ours. How happy we were then. But that was once upon a time, once a long ago. Once upon a time, a boy with moonlight in his eyes put his hand in mine and said he loved me so. But that was once upon a time, very long ago. Once upon a hill we sat beneath a willow tree, counting all the stars and waiting for the dawn. But that was once upon a time. Now the tree is gone. How the breeze ruffled through his hair. How we always laughed as though tomorrow wasn't there. We were young and didn't have a care. Where did it go? Once upon a time, the world was sweeter than we knew. Everything was ours. How happy we were then. But that was once upon a time, never comes again. Wow, got a little phlegm in my mouth right now. What a way to open. So, hey, welcome to my second birthday Bash Broadway show. You know, I really had such a blast doing it last year. I thought, what the heck, let's do it again. I had to come up with a new coat. I hope you like it. It's pretty shiny. So the songs tonight I have chosen kind of focus on my love of all things Broadway, but I also wanted to stretch it out just a little bit because tonight's music runs the gamut from songs that kind of reflect the eternal optimism of Broadway that I grew up with, and it kind of has moved on to harsher realities of today, where we live in a country that is sometimes fractured, and it often seems like we live in a chaotic environment. So that's my show is going to be about that. It's going to reflect my past and our present, and hopefully our future. So tonight could not have been possible without the amazing Stephanie Lynn Smith. You know, she spent about 3 months helping me shape this evening of songs. I could not have done it without her. So like last year, this performance is a benefit for the Portland Gay Men's Chorus. It is an organization that I truly love. It is one I've been a part of now for 7 years, and I just love it. So last year we raised just a little over $5,700. So that means that we have a little stretch to do to make it to $6,000. And I hope that you will be generous tonight in your support, really, really generous. So, you know, if you're going to honor my birthday, let's be generous.
No pressure.
No pressure, none at all. And, you know, I'm a fundraiser, so I always ask. So, you know, I just want you to know that your support ensures that this chorus can continue to do the work it does. It ensures that we can hire the best composers, the best choreographers, we can be in the best venues in the city. Your support makes a difference. So please give generously, and I so appreciate it. So, I want to open this show with a couple of songs that harken back to my youth. My sister and I used to sit in her bedroom, and she would put on shows after show of musicals, and those are the songs I grew up loving. And so these first two songs are for Mabel. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment flow out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Oh, let time go by, I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. And oh, that towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Oh, let time go by, I don't care if I can be here on the street where you live. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red with flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I ever leave you, how could it be in autumn? How I'd leave in autumn, I never would know. I see how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. No, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. So those were a couple of those quintessential romantic songs from My Fair Lady and Camelot. They kind of harken back to that magical moment I call golden age of Broadway. The next few songs are from off Broadway. They were hits from 1965 to the 1990s. Thematically, they range from embracing success to the acknowledgement that the pathway to love is never easy. Now, that is an understatement. When it all comes true, just the way you planned, it's funny, but the bells don't ring. It's a quiet thing when you hold the world in your trembling hand. You think you'd hear a choir sing. It's a quiet thing There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowd? Maybe it's a strange new atmosphere high up here among the clouds. But I don't hear the drums and I don't hear the band. What's magic these moments bring? Happiness comes in on tiptoe. Well, what do you know? It's a quiet thing, a very quiet thing. It's a quiet thing. It's a quiet thing. There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowd? Maybe it's a strange new atmosphere high up here among the clouds. But I don't hear the drums and I don't hear the band. The sounds I'm told such moments bring. Happiness comes in on tiptoe. Well, what do you know? It's a quiet thing, a very quiet thing. It's been hot, also very sweet, and I'm not usually indiscreet, but when he sparkles, the earth begins to sway. What more can I say? How can I express? How confused am I by my happiness? I can't eat breakfast. I cannot tie my shoe. What more can I do? If I say I loved him, you might think my words come cheap. Let's just say I'm glad he's mine, awake, asleep. It's been hot, also it's been swell, more than not. It's been more than words can tell. I halt, I stammer, I sing a rondelay. What what more can I say? I'll stay calm, untie my tongue, and try to stay both kind and young. I was taught never brag or shout. Still it's hot, just like how you read about, and all so funny and never too uncouth. That's the simple truth. Can you tell I have been revived? It's so swell, damn it, even I'm surprised. We laugh, we fumble, we take it day by day. What more can I say? Love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, people change. Every time I've lost another lover, I call up my old friend and I say, let's get together. I'm under the weather. Another love has come to an end. And he listens as I tell him my sad story, and wonders in my taste in men. And we ponder why I do it, and the pain of getting through it. And he laughs and says, you'll do it again. But we sit in a bar and talk till 2 about life and love, as old friends do, and tell each other what we've been through, how love is strange, life is rare. Nothing lasts, people change. And I ask him if his life is ever lonely, and if he ever feels despair. And he says he's learned to love it, 'cause it's really all part of it. And it helps him feel the good wines when they're there. Yes, we sit in a bar and talk till 2 about life and love, as old friends do, and tell each other what we've been through, how love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, people change. And we wonder if we'll live with any lovers, or spend our lives alone. and the bartender is dozing, and it's getting time for closing, and we figure we'll go it on our own. But we'll meet in the bar when we're 72 and travel the world as old friends do and tell each other what we've been through, how love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, people change, love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, people change. So this next song was a last-minute addition to my program. The song Find My Way Home expresses through its lyrics that sometimes we find ourselves feeling lost, even when the things around us appear familiar. This bittersweet song by Adam Guan reminds us that life is fragile, and sometimes living in a world of uncertainty becomes more than one can bear. I recently lost a friend to suicide. For him, the struggle to survive was more than he could bear. So tonight, I want to remember my friend William. I want him to know that he was valued and he will be missed. But more than anything, I truly hope he finally was able to find his way home. I go out walking and get lost for hours, something I never used to do. I wander off into these quiet places, streets I never knew. I leave the sidewalks lined with cars behind me, make way on unfamiliar ground. There's less and less I recognize the more I look around. Oh, what if I don't find my way home? Oh, what if I don't find my way home? I pass a diner painted bright with neon, a house with stained glass on the door, tucked away here like some far-off kingdom where I washed ashore. A couple passes, but their eyes stay distant. The life I knew becomes a blur. I walk for miles and wonder how we'll get back where we were. What if I don't find my way home? Oh, what if I don't find my way home? Will I turn the corner, get back from where I came? one footstep, another. I know the world won't be the same, but oh, tell me I will find my way home. Oh, somehow I will find my way home. So, I'm going to take a short break. But to fill that space, I would like to introduce my fabulous, wonderful, marvelous, bestest buddy in the whole world, Eric Gullickson. A member and backup conductor of PGMC since 2011, Eric has sung in many Portland groups, including the Trinity Cathedral Chamber Singers, Cabaret White, and the absolutely notorious duo act, Shady Bitch. Once reviewed, that was a pause for you to laugh. Once reviewed by the Cape Cod Times as the chocolate-voiced tenor from Fairbanks, Alaska, please give a warm welcome to my buddy, Eric.
Oh, hi. Thank heaven you're here. You look absolutely terrific, honestly. Rick wanted me to come out here in a kimono, so we had quite a fight. The best kind of clothes for a protest pose is this ensemble of pantyhose pulled over the shorts, worn under the skirt that doubles as a cape. To reveal you in capri pants, you fashion out of ski pants in a jersey knit designed to fit the contour of your shape. Then cinch it with the cord from the drape. And that's the revolutionary costume for today that fits the revolution into the Constitution. Just what a revolutionary costume has to say. It can't be ordered from LL Bean. There's more to living than Kelly Green. And that's the revolution I mean. Da 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 da. Oh, just listen to this. The Hamptons Bee, July 1972. The elderly bedridden aunt of former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, Mrs. Edith Bouvier Beale, my very own mother, can you imagine? And her adult daughter, Miss Edie Beale, a former debutante once known as Body Beautiful Beale. They called me Body Beautiful Beale, it's true. That was my, my sobriquet. They're living on Long Island in a garbage-ridden, filthy 28-room house with 52 cats, fleas, cobwebs, and virtually no plumbing. After vociferous complaints from neighbors, the Board of Health took legal action against the reclusive player. Why, it's the most disgusting, atrocious thing that's ever happened in America! Oh. You fight City Hall in a Persian shawl that used to hang on the bedroom wall, pinned under the chin, adorned with a pin, and pulled into a twist. Reinvent the objet trouvé, make a poncho from a duvet, and then you can be with Cousin Lee on Mr. Blackwell's list. Your full-length velvet glove hides the fist. And that's the revolutionary costume for today. Subvert the Bible toters, those deluded MAGA voters. Armies of conformity are headed right your way To make a statement you need not be in Boston Harbor upending tea. And that's a revolution, told me. Oh, staunch! There's nothing worse, I tell ya. Staunch! S-T-A-U-N-C-H. Staunch women, they just don't weaken. A little known fact to the fascist pack who come here for antiquing. Da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, they can get you in East Hampton for wearing red shoes on a Thursday and all that sort of thing. I don't know whether you know that. I mean, do you know that? They can get you for almost anything. It's a mean, nasty Republican town. The best kind of shoes to express bold views are strapless mules in assertive hues like fuchsia or peach, except on the beach, in which case you wear flats. When I stood before the nation at Jack's inauguration, in a high-heeled pump, I got the jump on Jackie's pillbox hats. Does anyone still wear hats? Just watch it where you step. Watch the cats. And that's the revolutionary costume for du jour. You mix, you match, and presto, a fashion manifesto. That's why a revolutionary costume de rigueur. The rhododendrons are hiding spies. The pussy willows have beady eyes. Binoculars in the privet hedge, they sneak at you through the window ledge with guile. We're in a revolution, so in the revolution with style. Da 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 da. Thank you. I'm so grateful to Rick for inviting me to be a part of his birthday fundraiser once again. I'd like to share one more, if I may, a song that's been a comfort to me during times of struggle and loss and hope. This is Hold On by Lucy Simon and Marcia Norman from The Secret Garden. What you've got to do is finish what you have begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you've won. When you see the storm is coming, see the lightning part the skies, it's too late to run. There's terror in your eyes. What you do then is remember this old thing you heard me say. It's the storm, not you, that's bound to go away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long or why. Child, hold on to what you know is true. Hold on till you get through. Child, oh child, hold on. When you feel your heart is pounding, fear a devil's at your door, there's no place to hide, you're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up and you say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, don't think of something else to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on and hear them say, child, oh child, and it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below, or just come crying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he fears that you've walked through walls he's hid behind for years, what you do then is you tell yourself to wait it out. You say, it's this day, not me, that's bound to go away. Child, hold on. bound to go away.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, I'm the luckiest girl in the world to get to play for these two. Is everybody enjoying the show? Ah. Eric Gullickson, thank you for that spectacular set. Eric has his own live stream coming up the weekend before Thanksgiving right here on the Miss Smith Presents channel. And I was reminded Lawrence Williams is also here. Yeah, and he's going to be part of that live stream as well. Lawrence has commissioned a chamber piece from Evan C. Paul that is clarinet, piano, and voice. So that's just going to be a super cool moment. So you definitely want to check in on that. Now, speaking of my channel, I am thinking of doing a PR campaign that says you did not miss it. Friends, every live stream that we have done still lives on the channel. It's not like live shows where if you weren't there, you missed it. Everything is still up there. Rick did a solo show last year. You can still watch that at any time. Eric has shows. I'm looking at the great Lisa Benson right here in the room tonight. She's got several shows that are on this channel. This show will be live on the channel, and you can come back and watch it at any time. I have so many brilliant performers in Oregon and the San Francisco Bay Area that have presented unique, diverse, educational, and downright entertaining programming. Seriously, please check out this channel, learn about some great causes both locally and nationally. The next live stream on this channel will broadcast Saturday, September 10 at 7 p.m. Our own Iris Miller Sherman is leaving for college in Washington State. Boo, we're losing her, but yay for her. And she is going to accompany herself on guitar the entire concert. I am not even going to be in the room. I will be in Europe. Brooks is going to be running that. It's just, I'm so proud of her that she has gotten to that point where she can do an entire show by herself. She has composed several songs and has written a second part to Rainy Days, and her mother, the awesome Aurora Sherman, is going to join her for that. That show is called I Hope You're Okay, and will benefit the AFIA Center in Dallas, Texas. The AFIA Center's focus is reproductive freedom and justice for Black women. You can find information about that live stream on my website, or subscribe to the channel and you'll get a notification. We are here tonight to raise money for the Portland Gay Men's Chorus. Rick is the executive director and is asking for donations to support this great group of singers. I just want to remind you there's information in the chat window and attached to this video about how to give. You can send a text message to the numbers 44321 and type in "on Broadway." We discovered it is not case sensitive. You can type in "on Broadway," all one word. You can type in "on" space Broadway. You can put capitals. It doesn't matter. It's going to send you to the same place. You can also go to my website, www.misssmithpresents.com, to donate. This information is going to live on my website forever, along with this live stream video that's going to be here. So if you need a refresher on that, just go to my website and find that. Please remember this live stream. I wrote it right here. It's going to stay on the channel forever. So if you're watching this in a month or several years from now, you can still donate by following those links. The money will find its way to BGMC. We will see to it. I love the Portland Gay Men's Chorus and have enjoyed every opportunity to work with them. They have a stellar staff with a brand new artistic director, fabulous choreographer, Hey Sarah. Shout out to Mary McCarty. And of course, I'm going to have to highlight their pianist. The wonderfully sparkly David Saffert is pianist for PGMC. I first met David when I went to a Liberace and Liza show in Portland. I laughed until I cried, and then I cried until I laughed. I think Brooks has got this image up right now. Congratulations to Liberace and Liza for just making their New York City debut at 54 Below. This is the kind of talent that is part of the PGMC community, and we all need to make sure this organization continues to thrive. We cannot take anything for granted. We can never assume that because a chorus is big and successful that it will remain that way. We need to invest in the long-term survival of our gay arts organizations. The gay community is under attack again, particularly the trans community. Evidently, the reason nobody can pay their rent is because I got married in 2008 to a woman. I don't know. That just ruined everything, I guess. Pandemic has wreaked havoc on all of us, and we really need to stay connected, stay involved, and put our money behind groups like the Portland Gay Men's Chorus. So I just want to urge you to please dig deep and make sure that this group has a fabulous year ahead of them and a great future for the years to come. Brooks, I'm feeling feisty when I talk about politics. I think our star has had a chance to rest, so he's going to come back here and sing some hateful relationship songs, my personal favorite. Everyone, welcome back the gently aggressive Rick Jung.
I like that intro. I thought that was really a good intro. I'm gonna give my life some sparkle and fizz, and think a thought that isn't wrapped up in his. The place that I consider paradise is wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. No more to wither when he's grouchy and gruff, no more to listen to him bellow and bluff. Tomorrow morning I'll be strutting my stuff wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. Enough of being bullied and bossed. Ta-ta, auf Wiedersehen, and get lost. I walked behind him like a meek little lamb, and had my fill of him not giving a damn. I go to Sydney or Ceylon or Siam, wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. I gladly travel where the hurricanes blow. I face the jungle and I'd stomp through the snow. As long as I can pack my baggage and go wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. It's time for little Mel to rebel. If he's in heaven, I'll go to hell. My little love nest was a terrible trap, with me behaving like a simper and sap. And so I'm looking for a spot on the map. If he's going south, I'm going north. If he's going back, I'm going forth. There are guys just ripe for some kissing, and I mean to kiss me a few. Oh, those guys don't know what they're missing. I've got a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks, all ready for tasting. And there's Cadillacs all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is a-wasting. There's such a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Life's a ball, if only you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. There's such a lot of living, such a lot of living, such a lot of living to do. You know, I just love me a little bit of that Jerry Herman and Charles Adams and Lee Strauss. I don't know how many folks here wouldn't love the chance to channel a little Bernadette Peters. Am I right? Yeah. This next set of songs embraces living our lives, accepting the day-to-day reality of our existence, the disappointments, joys, sadness, resignation, and kind of the awkwardness as a part of everyday living. Each of these next 4 songs embraces that message, reminding us to stay connected to ourselves and, more importantly, to those around us. I don't iron his shirts. I don't sew on his buttons. I don't know all the jokes he tells or the songs he hums, though I may hold him all through the night. He may not be here when the morning comes. I don't pick out his ties or expect his tomorrows, but I feel when he's in my arms, he's where he wants to be. We have no memories, bittersweet with time, and I doubt if he'll spend New Year's Eve with me. I don't share his name, I don't wear his ring. There's no piece of paper saying that he's mine, but he says he loves me, and I believe it's true. Doesn't that make someone belong to you? So I don't share his name, so I don't wear his ring. So there's no piece of paper saying that he's mine. So we don't have the memories. I've had enough memories. I've watched enough mornings. I've cried enough evenings. I've had enough birthdays to know what I want. Life is anyone's guess. It's a constant surprise. You don't plan to fall in love, but when you fall, you fall. I'd rather have 50% of him, or any percent of him, than all of anybody else at all. My mother left 'cause she followed her psychic to Portland. I am serious. When I was just a kid, she had this woman who saw all the lives that my mother was channeling. The woman said, "Follow her." She did. Now she's living other lives, changing her address like she's just changing clothes. All of these other lives, maybe they're nicer, maybe she's happy, who knows? My mother told me about all the life she was channeling. One was a courtesan, one was a pioneer. She thought her French was so good 'cause she used to plow fields in the Pyrenees. At least she's original, that's clear. She's got these other lives making her restless, out on some wild frontier. All of these other lives, not even fancy, not even special, just not here. In this life, she is not some psychic traveler. She's the mother she's pretending not to be. In this life, she isn't forced to go off wandering, but she's not interested in this life here with me. I told my mother I got into school in Cleveland. She said, "Are you serious?" I didn't want to fight. She told me actors should sparkle and shimmer and have to be handsome, that I'm almost handsome, but not quite. She's got these other lives. She's having adventures, taking her God knows where. All of these other lives. But what about this one? I am in this one. I wish I didn't care. If I could have been what I could have been, I could have been something. If what I could be had been left to me, I would have been something. A tower of strength, a center of power, at $10 an hour. If I could have done what I could have done, I could have done great things. With some luck to do what I wanted to, I would have done big things. Swam a few rivers, climbed a few hills, paid all my bills. Now it's just dreams that I'm stuck with, and hell, that ain't a lot to show. I haven't gone far from the starting line, but deep down inside where it counts, I know that if I could have gone where I could have gone, I could have gone places with leeway to go. As far as I could go, I would have gone places. To the front of the line, the top of the tier, a long way from here. Way back then I had ambition, a lot of stamina and guts. I never took no for an answer. It was tougher to find all those ifs, ands, or buts. If I could have been what I could have been, I could have been something if my destiny had been left to me, I would have been something. If they had just let me go where I was raring to go, when I was raring to go back then. God only knows what I could have been. 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 Here's a tough one.
All right. Some space,
Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims and all, but still, she's afraid of water. And so she won't go near the sea. Not me. Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountain, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me where's the challenge if you never fly? So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. Daddy's afraid of babies. I mean, he got through me, but still, he's afraid of babies. Guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. Mama's afraid of crying. You know, she tries to hold it in. She's afraid of crying. And she can look at me with tears stuck in her eyes. And I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid of anything. Who would give up what they want without a trial? Another mile. I'm not afraid. And I feel the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ears. The lights are glaring, trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I feel the stirring in my bones, and Marvin loves me. He's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, pulse is steady, I can start. Never call the starting of the challenge, blessing of the water and the stone. And Marvin loves me. He's afraid to tell me. Marvin loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to love me. And he'll always be. He's afraid of me. And I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive can get behind this wall. So let them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid. Whew. All right. So, we are now at the end of my second annual birthday show. But before we bring this to a close, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. We live in very chaotic times. It seems that every day we are faced with a barrage of images and messages that present to us a world filled with anger, bitterness, and frustration. But I can't believe that is the world we are destined to live in. I truly believe that we have the ability to make this world a better place. But it can't happen unless each and every one of us does our part. This last song by Stephen Schwartz pretty much sums up, in a song, my point of view. It is a dream that I hope we will see realized, and hopefully sooner than later. Out of the ruin and rubble, out of the smoke, out of a night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for the day we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. A city of men.
Encore!
So
Oh, yes. An encore would be delightful.
can't leave it on such a... So thank you so much for being here tonight to support Still a Lot of Living to Do. Thank you to Stephanie Lynn Smith, who was instrumental in making this night a reality, to Brooks Graham for ensuring that every production element of tonight's concert worked, to Eric Gullickson for his amazing gift of music, to my partner in life, David, for always being there for me, and to you, my amazingly, hopefully generous audience. Your support means a lot, so thank you. And it would not be a PGMC anything if there wasn't an encore. If they could see me now, this little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I'd heckle stumble bums to see for a fact the kind of top drawer first-rate chums I attract. All I can say is, wowee, look at where I am. Tonight I landed, pal, right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, my little dusty group, traipsing around this $1 million chicken coop, I'd hear those thrift shop cads say, brother, get him draped on a bedspread made of 3 kinds of fur. All I can say is, wow, wait till the riff and raff, see just exactly how he signed my autograph. What a spilled up, holy cow, you'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, alone with Mr. V, who's waiting on me like he was a maitre d', I'd hear my buddy say, crazy what gives, tonight he's living like the other half lives, to sleep the highest brow, which there's no doubt is he, would pick the lowest brow, which there's no doubt is me. What a step up, holy cow, they'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 101 shot, they call him a klutz, can outrun the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish on top. If you start at the top, you're certain to drop. You gotta watch your timing. Better begin by climbing up, up, up the ladder. If you're gonna last, you can't make it fast, man. Nobody starts a winner. Give me a slow beginner. Easy does it, my friends. Conserve your fine endurance. Easy does it, my friend, for that's your life insurance. While you are young, take it rung after rung after rung. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 100 to 1 shot, they call him a klutz. Can outrun the favorite, all he needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish, and you're gonna finish on top. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.